ICU, the Lovers Reunite. Meanwhile, inside the hospital, Kaden was being moved from ICU to the rehabilitation unit. Mirabella insisted on being there. She walked slowly, her arm in a sling, her steps careful. When she entered his room, Kaden turned his head stiffly, painfully, and saw her. His eyes softened. She leaned down and kissed him on the cheek. He smiled, a small smile, but real. "You came," he whispered. "Always," she whispered back. The nurses began to wheel his gurney out of the room. Mirabella walked beside him, her fingers brushing his hand. She watched as they took him down the hall, toward the rehab unit, toward the long road ahead. She didn't cry. She didn't break. She just whispered, "I'll be here, every step." The bridge picnic. Healing begins. Back on the bridge, something miraculous was happening. People from Mirabella Heights and South Lydell, people who had never spoken, who had judged each other from a distance, who had inherited generations of fear, were now sitting at the same tables, talking, laughing nervously, sharing food, comparing stories. A Heights woman tasted South Lydell Street corn and said, "This is incredible. Why don't we have this on our side?" A South Lydell man tried a Heights bakery pastry and said, "Y'all been hiding this from us?" People chuckled. People softened. People realized they were more alike than different. The tragedy had cracked something open. The truth hits the city. As the sun set, someone stood up and said what everyone was thinking. "We almost lost 2 kids because of hate." Silence fell. Another voice added, "Mirabella was shot by someone from her own side." Kaden was shot by someone from his. Heads bowed, eyes filled, hearts broke. The truth was undeniable. Hate doesn't protect. Hate destroys. Hate eats its own. The fall of the leader. And then, as if the universe wanted to underline the lesson, the city's mayor, the man who had quietly encouraged the divide through zoning policies and fear, was chased out of town. People followed his car, shouting for him to leave. He crossed the state line, and there, waiting for him, were federal agents. He was arrested by the FBI for money laundering, fraud, misuse of city funds, and exploiting the divide for personal gain. The city finally saw the truth. The divide wasn't natural. It was engineered, and they had fallen for it. The moral spoken on the bridge. As lanterns glowed and people shared food across the once forbidden line, Mrs. Laren stood up, voice trembling. "Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a person by their neighborhood. Don't judge a heart by its color. Love one another, or we will lose everything." People nodded. People cried. People hugged. The bridge, once a symbol of division, became a symbol of healing. Chapter 6 months toward the light. Kaden begins. Rehab. Rehabilitation wasn't gentle. It wasn't quick. It wasn't easy. The doctors estimated 6 months, maybe more. Kaden's neck injury had spared his life, but not his mobility. He had to relearn everything. balance, strength, patience, hope. The first week he cried. The second week he fought. By the third week he began to believe. Because Mirabella was there. Every day after college classes, she walked into the rehab unit with her backpack, her textbooks, and that soft smile that made the world feel possible again. She helped him stretch. She held his hand during painful exercises. She read him about her homework. She made him laugh when he wanted to give up. And slowly, Kaden began to heal. Mirabella finds her calling. Watching Kaden struggle and watching the therapist's work changed something in her. She switched her major. She dove into medicine, biology, nanotechnology, robotics, and rehabilitation science. She wanted to help people like Kaden walk again. She wanted to give back what hate had taken. Her professors noticed her fire. Her mother noticed her purpose. Kaden noticed her glow. She wasn't just studying. She was transforming. 6 months later, a city reborn. The city held another Unity Festival, this time not out of guilt, but out of genuine healing. The bridge was decorated with lanterns, flowers, banners painted by children from both sides, tables filled with food from both neighborhoods. People mingled freely. People laughed. People hugged. People apologized. People forgave. The divide wasn't gone, but it was shrinking. And at the center of it all were Mirabella and Kaden. The proposal on the bridge. Kaden, now able to stand with support and walk short distances with robotic assistance, rolled onto the bridge in his new mobility device. Sleek, modern, partially powered by the same nanotech Mirabella was studying. Mirabella walked beside him, her hand resting on his shoulder. The crowd quieted. Kaden took her hand. We survived the worst this city could throw at us, he said softly. Now I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Mirabella's eyes filled with tears. Yes, she whispered, a thousand times. The bridge erupted in cheers.